Next task up is this blower motor resistor. Universe plays some funny games, I think, because some random YouTuber posted changing his blower motor resistor in his O2 Sprinter, and I was like, oh, that's interesting, what is that for? And watched it. I was like, okay, mine's fine. And the very next day, my blower motor resistor went out, so I had to buy one. And here it is. Thing was like 12 bucks on Amazon. Sure, it's no name, whatever. Yeah, made in China, of course. Looks like the real deal. I mean, for 12 bucks, I'll buy 10 of them for whatever the OEM might cost. I don't know, over time. So I'm not too worried about it. It looks like a pretty easy swap out. So I'm going to try that myself. Over here, I think that's it right in there. I don't know exactly how to get back in there. Maybe I need to watch that video again. Don't mind that over there. So I'm just going to wiggle that thing out of there and try to swap it out for this and see if so anyway, the symptoms I had were when it's on high, I get full fan. And when it's on any of the lower speeds, the dial's clicking through. The dial seems to work fine. But as I move the dial upward, roll it upward, it just has no blowing whatsoever. So I'm guessing 4 speeds, 3 speeds, something like that. And the one that's just full open can still pass through, but none of the others go through a burnt out resistor that's existing in there now. So let me see if I can figure out how to get this out. Actually, you know what? I guess I can show you what it does. Let's walk through my mess here. It's a disaster. It's been raining, so I had to kind of cover up as much as I could here and take the important stuff inside. For those of you who are following, it's a mess here in California now. So if I go in here, a little wide view. Do I have to start it? Oh yeah, so it's all the way up now. So first position, nothing. Second, nothing. Third, nothing. Fourth, nothing. Fifth, all the way on. So I'm guessing that's the symptom. That's weird. I don't know why it's playing music through Bluetooth while I'm making a video. It's not supposed to do that, Samsung. Alright, so I'll probably get copyright. Infringement, gotta lock this out. Gotta stop it now. Alright, back without music, I hope. I had a couple videos flagged for copyright infringement when it's just like a little bit of a song in the background. It's aggravating YouTube, but I get it. So a little side note, is at a gas station, got some diesel, and there's a fuel spill on the ground, and they just threw sand on it and left it there in the rain. So it's stuck to the bottom of my boots, and now I've got this gassy, diesely, whatever, sand kind of stuck to my floorboard. I gotta clean that up. Thing's still a mess, if you're following. I upgraded to one of these iAudi wireless fast charging deals, so the phone snaps in and I don't have to connect the cord every time, and it actually charges pretty fast. I just want to make this clean. I probably want to run the wire back here, go into there, and tie into 12 volts somewhere instead of coming out here and laying across the dash like that ugly. Eventually, I just want to have a nice solid there, or I get a bar across the front and mount all kinds of crazy stuff to it. So anyway, it's sidetracking. But yeah, the blower motor, I don't know. I'm going to check my fuses first. I know I pulled a bunch of fuses not long ago when I was trying to not drain my battery. So I pulled all the blower, heater, everything I could pull out. And after I got my alternator and battery issues resolved, I think I put all the fuses back in. So before I go gutting this resistor up front, I'm going to double check my fuses and make sure nothing's missing there. And I don't have any fuses like laying in my cup holders or this little tray or something. So we will check that first before changing out the resistor. You know what, never mind that. It's going to be easier just to change this thing out. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then I'll go look at the fuses. So I might as well figure out how to do this anyway. It's old. So I'll change it and see See if that fixes the issue. Be back in a moment. Let me try to wiggle that thing out of there. I found some random piece of I pulled the matting off of here. It was all nasty and crusty, so I need to replace that with something proper after cleaning it and taking care of some more rust up in there. By the way, for those that are paying attention, there's the hood. I still need to polish it more and get it all uniform and shininess. Some water dripping on it, but I do like the color. I don't know if you can see it close here. It's pretty sharp, I think. I just need to put a bunch of clear on there and like buff it out and see what it comes out like. So again, more distractions. I'm on some Celsius orange energy drink for the first time, so I'm all over the place. But this is just some garbage I found stuffed up in here, so let's get rid of that. Yeah, this is not helping my paint efforts down here. I don't know if you can see this, but the the laundry vent exit is right here. So whenever I'm trying to do paint work, all I'm getting is all this steam all over the place, and that certainly can't be good. So I need to time that away from doing laundry. Celsius orange is knocking me out with my brain rambling all over the place. So here, let's see if you can see it. I pulled it out already. It's pretty easy, but here's the connector, and it has these little tabs here. Yeah. So that little thing right there on that side and the other side. So I can focus on that for you. Not really. You pull them in at the top, and it just wiggles. It wiggles right off of there. So I'm thinking that this piece down here. Can you tell I didn't pay attention to the YouTube video I watched recently? I should have probably rewatched it. I'm gonna push that back out of the way. And this, I think, is what I need to change out right there. That looks similar to, let's see if I can get them together. Yeah, so this is the new one. Looks like that. So that's the piece I need to get out, and this is the piece I need to put in. Sorry for jumping around the camera like this, but that's how my brain's working right now. So this, I don't know, is it loose? No, it's not loose. Let me see if I can figure out how that pops out. Well, it won't wiggle out without any tools, so I'm gonna get a flathead slotted screwdriver, which these are all tools that weren't so important I left out here, not in the rain, but just in the damp area. So I'm gonna go into the garage. I'm gonna take you with me through the garage. You might have nightmares about it. This is my nonsense garage, if anyone's curious. Oh, by the way, well, it's closed, but that's the terrible self-etching primer I just put there to cover it up, which I'll sand all off again at the end of the rainy season and then do the side properly. I think I made a video on that. This is just not having two boys and into technical stuff myself and vehicles and electronics, and this is just nonsense. So one of these days I'll clean this up. Maybe I'll make a video of that. Getting through to my toolbox over here. A little bit of a light. My kid's yelling. So there's the toolbox, and likely, yeah, see how organized that is? I know I've got these EDS drivers from my RC car days, and no slotted one. I think I used it to fix something and broke it. My little portable traveling tool bag is up here. So let me just take this out there. It's just packed to the brim of stuff that, if I'm on the road, this is all I'm going to need to fix just about anything, with the exception of big torque wrenches or specialty tools, which I do need to make a kit for keeping the van at all times. I have all the stuff. I have duplicates of just about everything, but I haven't really organized it well yet. I'm not going to bore you here looking for tools. Found the dirtiest, grubbiest small screwdriver I have. And I don't know where to stick it. Yep, feels like it just pops up. I don't know if I'm... Oh. That almost felt right. It's loose now, definitely. Oh, okay. Yeah. Looks like it dips down into here to keep cool. Oh, well, that doesn't look very good. I don't know. I can't really tell. Let me stop the video, and this is the wrong hand. All right. Upon closer examination, I have determined that I can't determine anything. I mean, it's black and sooty a little bit, but that doesn't necessarily mean something on this burnt. It just could have been passing through all that sooty crap air. I mean, compared to the other one, the new one, I mean, yeah, sure, it's dirtier. I mean, it doesn't really, honestly, it doesn't look burnt, like something burnt through this this insulating wrap on here. I mean, I'll change it out and see what happens. Let's put it in there, the other one. And like my usual self, I didn't look to see which direction this thing came in or out. But I'm guessing it went this way. Let's see if it just goes in there and sits in there without breaking it. Of course, I can't get it in. There we go. All right. Does it snap in place? Kind of, sort of, not really. Let me work on that for a minute, but I've got it in the approximate position it needs to be. I just took some light on the matter. It did kind of just wiggle down there, snap in place without much difficulty. You just kind of lay the back in and then flip the front down, and it snaps in on both sides, and it feels secure. Now I think it's just a matter of putting the connector back on. Right here, it just feels like it fits. Hey, that made a nice, satisfying click right there. I don't know. Let me turn it on and see what happens. I'll keep you with me. Again. Ouch. Yeah. All right. Just give it. Hey, look at that. All the way on. Down one. Down another one. Down another one. And off. Whoa, look at that. I fixed something again. Stupid music. Actually, it's good music. But again, YouTube's gonna pop me. Alright, so yet again. Oh my gosh, that's great, because it's freezing in the mornings here in wintertime in Bay Area, California. And I run full speed until I'm too hot, and then I open windows and I go off and I go back on. But that is what it was, lower motor resistor. The YouTube spies are helping me once again. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Easy peasy. Sneak peek for next week's video, or tonight's video or tomorrow's video. My coolant, can't really see, but it's, the reservoir's bare. I heard a howling noise again, which sounds like the water pump being empty. I already changed that out, but the problem with this is if I topped it off, let me back out here. If I topped it off, the coolant, it would leak out the top end of the condenser or the radiator somewhere all over the front of the vehicle. But after it drained a little bit, it wouldn't leak anymore, and there was still a tiny bit in the reservoir, and everything was fine. I don't have any cooling or overheating issues or anything. But that's probably not good. Can't really see that down in there. So part of my issue here is that that's not right. I'm just going to fix that connector. I couldn't get the sensor out of there. It's like wiggled in there. I didn't want to break the case. This is OEM here. But I'm smart enough I can repair that. I've just been putting it off because it's just going to tell me coolant low, I'm sure, all the time, but I don't want to top it off too bad. So let me throw some coolant in there now just to know I'm not killing something else in the motor, like the water pump. But I'll do that, and then if it persists and I want to make a video about it, you'll see that soon, I'm sure. Thanks again for watching. As my 5-year-old would say, like and prescribe for more. Well, it took just about half a gallon of the Xerox G05 to get right up to the fill mark. Driving over here, I noticed like a really light, hollow howling sound, which is almost as severe sounding as the hollow howling sound that I heard when the water pump wasn't being lubricated and it ripped out the bearing and started leaking everywhere. So maybe I caught it in time, maybe I didn't, but this was a $35 replacement water pump, so I don't know how much of a time buffer I had there. We'll see if the noise goes away when I drive home. I just went here to good old O'Reilly's. It's the closest one. I ran out of the G05, thought it was okay. Let's see if the noise goes away, and if it doesn't, then I'll probably make a video just on this coolant issue and that noise, if that's the problem I have right now. So I need to check out a few other things, but that's it. Fingers crossed.